Hi guys! Oh my god, I hate being on camera, but I am just so excited that I have found painting again, that I just wanted to share my experience and maybe it would help other people. Probably about, God, I don't even know, about 8 or 9 years ago, I was actively painting abstract art and selling them and doing really well. And I have this bad habit when I do something where I have to buy like every new product and, you know, every color and every new version. And my studio space was to the point that I would walk into the room and I could not even get that creative juices flowing because I just had too much stuff. And in the end, I would always pick like my same favorites. And it just became like a huge issue to the point that it just compressed my brain so much that I just stopped painting. And painting to me is like a creative release. Like when I'm too stressed out or things are going on in my life that I can't control, like painting helps balance me, and it just gives me like this huge stress reliever and I just calm down. And I haven't had that output in a really long time, and recently I came across this acrylic pour art that I was watching all these like YouTube videos on it, and it literally, my brain just exploded that I had to do this. Like there's a lot of personal stuff going on in my life right now, and I just got to the point where my brain was like, you have to do this, you have to do this, you have to do this, like every single day. So of course everything that I had in my studio I pretty much had to throw out because paint does go bad, just in case you're wondering. It's probably got a shelf life about 5 to 7 years because some of the stuff works and some of the stuff doesn't. I was also pretty bad because I was painting every day and multiple times a day, that I wasn't really good with putting the caps on things and stuff like that. And I regret that now because the golden paint, it's such a good quality paint that did have the caps on properly, I actually can still use, and the ones that didn't are gone, and I threw a lot of money out in the garbage. So now I'm actively having fun and experimenting, and I am purchasing things because I have to, but I am deliberately setting a budget out of each paycheck on the things that I want most, and researching to get the best price. And I'm gonna limit like the paint that I have here. I'll turn this over so you, oops, sorry. So you can see, why is this not turning? That's like my paints. Those are the colors. If I want a different color, I will make that different color. And I only purchase it when it's on sale, and I'm just gonna limit it. This is my space, it's my kitchen table, and I won't go past that. I do have like a little space downstairs for an art studio, but I'm deliberately not gonna do that because I think that I don't want to get overwhelmed, and I don't want to, you know, be in a situation where it's overwhelming, and I just want to be able to have some fun. So I did buy a few things that I'm gonna share because that I wanted to share because I'm like really excited about it. And these are based on, I'm gonna move some stuff out of the way here, based on other artists on YouTube recommendation. So let me just pick this up so you can see. All right, so I just got this at Home Depot. It's like a boot tray. It was $9. So then I could just pour and not have to worry about cleanup because I was using this craft thing and it was a lot of cleanup afterwards. So I didn't want to do that. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for that delay. So I did want to share some things that I got, like besides this boot rack, which this is the first time I'm using it. I got these from Amazon, 7-inch puddle skews, which one of the actually many of the artists on YouTube that I watch use them, so I'm very excited because I'm not actually a really big fan of the craft stick. So while I do have them, I'm excited to try the skews out. And I was wondering how they would feel since they're called bamboo, but they do have like a nice plastic feel. They're sturdy, so I'm very excited about that. Try those out today. And then I have been using, I got like the Dollar Tree, which, you know, you get what you pay for, little I guess condiments to go containers, but the tops don't really like to go on, so that's causing an issue. So then I started using some of my own little, you know, containers for food that now I can't use for food. And then I started looking, and some of the people recommend these 5.5 ounce. It's 100 of them. They look like they're, because the little Dollar Tree containers were like too small really to store the leftover paint, because I'm still learning, so I'm definitely making too much paint. So I'm excited to try that out. So these are the tops, these are the bottoms for my pours. I'm gonna use the paint today, and then whatever I've left over, put in them. I just have some paper that I'm gonna put down here, hopefully to just, you know, maintain this a bit. Alright, so what am I gonna pour today? I think I'm gonna do another large one. Another thing, which I did go out and get tile today, like those 4x4 tiles, because of course I just recently got into watching people create like coasters and stuff like that, and since I'm already running out of space, I definitely want to try that. And I would think that that would be a pretty cool thing to give as gifts. And I have a lot of canvases left over from when I was painting, doing doing abstracts. So this is a artist loft, 12 by 24. This is a level 1. And I'm gonna wipe down canvas, because I know everybody says that. Personally, I actually don't mind if there's some texture in there, but since I'm new to this, I use the Dollar Tree cups to hold it, and I do paint it. So I'm going to pause this now because you don't need me to put the tape around it and watch that. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So it's all, I put masking tape just because I ran out of blue paint tape. And again, like the theme today is I'm not spending any money that I don't have to. So until I'm out of that, I am going to just use what I have. That's the theme, and I hope everybody else can learn that. This is just where I've been storing my white paint that I make. I have been playing with the recipes because I'm, again, learning from everybody. But right now I'm using the Acrylic Loft, Acrylics Loft Flow Acrylics. And I've heard so many different recipes. I also use Floetrol. I have been doing one part, and then I add water in based on the consistency that I want. I know that there's a million different recipes out there, and I'm trying them to see what I like most. So right now we'll see how much paint is in here. Oh, actually a pretty good supply of it. And there's actually a lot more in here. If I can get it out. But since I'll use it again to store it, so now when it stores, it does get a little thick. Actually, it's not that bad consistency, shockingly. I probably made this 4 or 5 days ago. I already spilled a little water on there, a little of it on there, and since it's going to go there anyway, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to do that. Here, I'm going to move this for a moment because I'm going to pick my other colors. I have realized, as much as I want to do warm colors, I tend to flow to brights, blues, that kind of stuff. And even though I try to do the warm, like today, I'm going to actively try to do warm colors. Somehow I end up just having a lot of blue. I don't necessarily know what all these colors are because I have mixed them previously, but since I'm going to get them out of these containers, I'm going to probably pour them all out. So here's the only thing with these sticks that I have noticed is they don't, like the craft sticks definitely are a better option to scrape paint off. So I don't know how good of an idea that was. So that's a blue, that's probably a cerulean blue. This is my teal, which I pretty much use every single time because I am a huge teal fan. Turquoise, teal, usually have to play with more than one color to get there. Okay. I have this gorgeous yellow, which I made out of multiple colors because some of the yellows don't actually, can you see it? There we go. Get to the brightness of the yellow that I want. So usually I'm putting more than one color in to get to the yellow. And again, that's a way to save money too, because you don't need to go out and buy your perfect yellow. You can make it. I'm going to use a little orange here. And this is definitely an orange that I made. And again, only because I'm using the paints that I have already. And some of the oranges are either too light or too dark. So I will dull it down or brighten it up based on what I am looking to do. Okay, I have a nice violet here. I'm gonna pull a little in of that, and it's actually got a metallic or a pearl in it. I don't know if my lighting's the best. I'm gonna have to take a look at this video and probably adjust my lighting because it's really bright outside. So most of my light is coming in from outside, a little above, but honestly most of it's coming from outside because I just randomly decided to videotape this. So pretty much what I do last minute. Okay, I have some black made because I use this for a base on a canvas. I think I'm gonna swirl some black in. And everything that I have read is to go very, very small with that, or otherwise the black completely takes over the canvas. Okay. I have a darker blue here. And again, like I said, for the most part, I end up being heavy. It's just the colors that I like. And what's left in there is green, red, and pink, which I'm going to put to the side. And let me see what I have in this container, because I want to. So this is like a, like more of a sky blue, and this is more of an aquamarine. I'm going to leave them in there, and here's like a darker orange. So I'm going to just use those and get rid of that container. All right, I think we are ready to proceed. Okay, so I'm back. So, since I have blues and yellows and oranges, and sometimes they look great together, I'm gonna do 2 different puddles here, and hopefully I have enough paint. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to make some paint quickly. I think I'm gonna have to make some white. Okay, put this to the side since that's empty. I always try, and I'm doing something wrong, I try to blow dry the paint, and it never really blows for me. And then I end up using my hand. But let's see if we can get it to blow. It helps if the plug's turned on. There we go. See, it doesn't really blow it around the campus. It blows it when I want it to with the colors. I don't mind getting my hands all wet, so I usually kind of go like this with the paint. I paint the edges. I love paint on my hands. I don't mind it, I should say. I don't mind wiping it off. And I definitely use a lot of paint here. But I don't really mind that. And I think, like, when you wipe it with your hand, you can actually quickly see the spots that you miss. So. All right. So, but I don't mind. I wipe it on my apron, that's what it's for, and I move on. I'm going to blowtorch, which this is the first, being new at this is the first time I've ever used a blowtorch. I mean, not today, but probably 2 weeks, because I've only started 2 weeks ago. So this was frightening, but exciting at the same time. All right. Okay, let's start having some fun. So again, like I said, I'm gonna do puddles. Oop, and I just put my arm into that. And again, like I said, I typically do blue on both sides, but here I'm going to put some Okay, what do I want? I think maybe I will put some orange here. Just a little drops, couple drops. There we go. And then I am going to just drop a little black there. All right, now let's hope I have enough white. I think I do. All right, let's torch this. Actually, no, wait, I'm going to blow it and then torch it. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. I hope you guys can see this. I'm gonna snap some photos and then I can throw them in because again I know the lighting sucks right now. Right. Okay. And now we're going to blow it out. You know, there's a part, and I'm sure everybody feels this way. I hope you guys can really see this good. Actually, it's pretty good. Okay. There's a part that kind of I want to leave it here because it's just so pretty. Okay, so the paint is not blowing very well at all. So it's definitely too thick. So now I'm going to do it with the straw. Yeah, hand blowing, nothing. I think this is not going to come out at all the way I want to because I'm not able to blow it. Let me see if I can try it again. Yeah, that's too good. Alright, so a little patience and I got it a little further along, but I think my issue is my paint is way too thick. So, what I'm going to do is do a little more blowing. If I can find my straw, because my thing keeps falling. And then I'm actually going to do a couple more pours, but I'm going to remake my white paint to get it thinner. So to like this, and I really don't mind the white space. I'm gonna just kind of fix this. I don't know if you could. There was a couple spots that some paint down here too. Some paint had splattered. And I think I just want to take the splatter off. All right, let's torch it. Let's see, where am I with my gas? Actually, I'm good with gas. Ooh, cells are popping. Okay, here's something that I don't like. I'm gonna go around and just blow. All right, I like that much better. All right. Right. Okay. Let me just what I'm doing is just cleaning up of those little blow strands. Which I probably could have done that from the beginning. Alright. Actually, I'm kind of digging this. I didn't think I was, but I really am liking this, and I think I'm done. I think I'm done. Let's see if you guys can see the whole thing. I'm going to pause for 1 second. See, I love the orange. I mean, I didn't even put really any red there. Actually, I don't think the color's coming through. That's kind of orange. That looks like a little red there. I love the little cells. And then you can get over this side and it'd be more blues. And I'll take some photos. See, I just love teal. Favorite color, teal. And here I'll back up a little so you can see my very little space. This is all I'm going to be using. And I think I'm going to flip this over. That would be the way I would hang it. So thank you for watching, if anybody actually watches. This is more for me so I can remember to not buy supplies and just enjoy what I'm doing. Bye guys.